What's going on, guys? So today I'm out here at Ron Hoover RV and Marine, and we're taking a look at this enormous Jayco Eagle travel trailer. Now, I have actually gone through one of these units in the past. It was a couple of years ago, and man, it was just amazing, and I think people really liked it. And I wanted to show you a new one. So this is a 2021 version, but man, you are in for a treat with this thing. It is absolutely gorgeous. Hang tight, I'll be right back. As always, before we get started, let's take a look at the numbers on this enormous Jayco Eagle travel trailer. So this is going to have a gross vehicle weight rating of 11,995 pounds. It's going to have twin 5,800 pound axles, which is pretty nice. I mean, it's going to give you the axles you need to be able to support the weight. Plus, it's going to ride on 16-inch E-rated tires. I don't really care for the E-rated tires, even though they are Goodyear endurance tires. I really like the fact that they're on 16-inch wheels, so it gives you the option of upgrading to a G-rated tire without having to upgrade the wheel itself. But you do want to make sure that the wheels are capable of handling the PSI that a G-rated tire requires for it to work properly. These are able to be filled up to 80 psi. But again, these are good tires. So a Goodyear Endurance is a good US manufactured tire. So just keep that in mind. It's not something you have to rush into, in other words. All right, so this right here is going to be storage underneath the bed. Once we get inside, you'll kind of see what that looks like. Starting at the very front here, it has a place for two 30-pound propane cans. It has the ground control smart jack, which is a auto return jack. It has auto leveling, but it also has this feature where it can return to its hitch height, very similar to what you would see on a fifth wheel with an auto leveling system, which is really nice. You have this really awesome storage tray up front here underneath the front cap, which I can also really appreciate. Coming around this way, dual slam latches right here. They put very thin but very dense baggage doors. These baggage doors are incredibly heavy, which means that they opted for a denser material versus a thicker material, which at the end of the day, it kind of equals out. An enormous pass-through storage here. Very tall, and I would argue to say that it's as tall as many fifth wheels with the drop frame. So that is really nice. Plus a very nice sealed off wet bay area. It also has the Nautilus board, which is what all these controls are attached to. Very fifth wheel-like. This entire area is very fifth wheel-like in design and execution. It is wired for Furrion surround cameras and a rear view camera. This does have the ground control auto leveling system for travel trailers, and it is on a 12-inch I-beam frame. So massive frame, very similar to what you'd see on a fifth wheel. But it kind of makes sense considering the weight and size of this unit. All rack and pinion slides, which is really nice. At least the two slides on this side are rack and pinion so far. Coming around, outside of your water heater, furnace, 50 amp connection. Over here, it does have the upgraded Cree 3000 suspension as well. So not only do you have Goodyear Endurance tires, you also have an upgraded suspension, which I can appreciate. What I wish it had was the upgraded shackle straps as well, because this has the standard shackle straps that are about a 1/4 inch thick. I would have recommended the 1/2 inch thick shackle straps. It does have a rack and pinion slide back here. Let's see if I can squeeze through this space. All right, you have your gray holding tank back here. Coming around back, has a full walk-on roof, LED lighting, no bumper. It does have a 2-inch accessory rack receiver back here. Does not have frameless windows, something that again is kind of interesting because when you look at the price point of these units, a lot of them have now kind of converted back to your standard framed windows because they give you better cross ventilation. You can see it has some very sparkly graphics on the side. You have an awning right here, plus you have a second awning right there. And the slide on this side is a cable-driven slide, which I'm not too concerned about because of the size of this slide. It's not an overly large or heavy slide. Let's take a look inside of the outside kitchen space. So it's a relatively compact outside kitchen. It does have a cooktop here and a small compact refrigerator with some storage, bottle opener. The shelf up here is pretty high, but it's still kind of a nice space, to be honest. And it covers you up real well with this as well. You have your speakers out here. Let's take a look at the storage up here. So now you can really see the true story with this pass-through storage. Enormous. You have your power disconnect right here as well. Give you a little tire gauge. Very, very cool. And they also give you a spray port up here as well. All right, let's take a look inside of this Jayco Eagle 332 CBOK. Again, you are going to be blown away if you haven't seen a video of this model before. And this is the new for 2021 model. All right, so stepping inside, check this out. I'm going to kind of pan through it slowly so you can see what it's all about. I absolutely love the interior of this travel trailer. It is gorgeous. So many little features and details to look at, from the trimming above the island to just the surface of the island itself to the bar stools underneath. Huge TV. I love the contrasting tones between the dark wood and the light wood. Beautiful. Plus the accents in the wood itself. Whisper quiet air conditioning systems, residential refrigerator, even the furniture, everything on this side. Look how it all contrasts. Look how they include pictures. They include, different elements inside that just make it stand out. Now I do wish it had the day-night roller shades and not the pleated blinds, but I guess you can't get everything. The mirror behind the love seat right there, plus all the storage and cabinetry up top. Absolutely gorgeous inside. And then this space above the actual sink. I mean, decoratively speaking, check this out. Just looks beautiful. I mean, imagine if you're backed up to a really, really nice lake, or a really, really nice scenic view back here, and you're just standing right here. It gives you the ability to drink your coffee in the morning and just look out at it. Absolutely gorgeous. I'd probably put my coffee machine right here too. You got a lot of room around the actual cooktop as well, plus a lot of drawers, cabinetry up top. You have more storage under here. And you have an enormous pantry in this unit with adjustable shelves. Very, very nice overall. Even this whole entertainment area just looks really nice, especially in the contrasting wood tones. No carpet, so it has a completely flat slide out whenever you're looking at it. I'll stand back here a little bit so you can just kind of take it all in. But this is one of my favorite floor plans for a travel trailer, by far. I love this island. I think it looks just so warm and cozy. And then this is going to fold out into a bed. Again, you have your 2 theater seating right here. I really wish they would have put day-night roller shades in here. It doesn't make sense considering the price of this unit and how it's trimmed out, to be honest. It might be an option, so maybe it's just not a box they checked. You have your smart controls right here to turn everything on and off. This is going to be an access panel, so they put that there so you can get to something that's back there that you might need to service. All right, coming into the bathroom. Check out this bathroom. This is a huge bathroom. Porcelain foot flush toilet. Look at all this space. This bathroom is larger than the bathroom in our fifth wheel. And I would probably say it's larger than the bathroom in most fifth wheels. This is a full-size residential shower. I mean, it's just enormous. And then you have a huge medicine cabinet back here. Plus you have more storage right here. Towel rack, all sorts of lighting controls here. All this countertop space. You have a drawer plus storage underneath. Everything's trimmed off very nicely. Absolutely beautiful bathroom. What are your thoughts? Plus you have a second towel rack in here. Coming into the bedroom, check this out. King size bed, plenty of room on each side. I mean, does this not remind you of a fifth wheel? I mean, just the size, look at this. So this slide is fully extended. Look at all the space here at the end of the bed before you get to your wardrobe. Very, very cool. Behind here, you're going to have access for, this is probably for your dryer, but you can also, of course, use it as a wardrobe space if you need to. Now coming around this side, you have additional wardrobe space in the center right here. Very nice. and then over here is where your washer would go. So actually this one's the side for your dryer because it has the dryer vent cut out right here. The only thing I don't know is where your water connections are for your washer and dryer. So I did not see them in here, which is where you would assume they would be. So this is definitely where you put your washer and dryer. I just don't know where the connections are. And then you have a Xantrex solar charge controller right here that's going to let you monitor solar. But yeah, this is an absolutely beautiful, beautiful travel trailer. Again, you have a second Whisper Quiet air conditioning system in here. Very, very nice. But the real story behind this unit is just the space you get in a travel trailer. Again, this is definitely something that is, in my opinion, much heavier than anything you'd want to tow behind a half-ton. You could get away with a properly spec'd out 3/4-ton truck. I would even recommend a diesel if you're going to tow something like this. But you know, for the amount of weight you have, for the amount of weight that will transfer to the back of your vehicle, this is definitely way too heavy for a half-ton. And from a pricing perspective, this is going to have an MSRP of $74,000. So this is a very, very pricey travel trailer, but that's not what you're going to pay for it. So if you call them, they're of course going to give you a significantly lower price. Most manufacturers are only advertising their MSRPs right now simply because the fluctuation in availability and pricing because of lumber and other things like that, they don't want to give what their sales price is unless you're serious about the unit. So you definitely want to call, and this goes for pretty much any of the RV dealerships around the country. A few of them still will give you their sales price. Anyways, guys, if you haven't had a chance, please take a moment, subscribe to my channel, give me a thumbs up, and we'll talk to you again very soon.